Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. More to live for. Another Saturday Night Live, man. Sit back, enjoy the music, Big South, man. I get myself together. Hope everybody doing all right. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch it on the respin, man. All my subscribers, man. North, south, east, west, every state in between, man. Coast to coast, international. We out there, man. More to live for. Striving for greatness, man. Voice of the North. That's what I do it for, man. So shout out to everybody that's supporting the vision, man.
Appreciate it. Oh yeah. So yeah, that was cool, man. We needed that. So growing up, man, like I'm saying, I know the
Woke
answer.
up to a nigga. Main reason I don't like sleeping. Everybody on demon time, but I go toe to toe and fight demons. I got niggas that'll pull up and do the wrong things for the right reason. Some niggas love getting money. Lame ass niggas like tweeting. You rather be famous and rich. Don't play with me, nigga. Go play with your bitch. You know I was made for the shit. Know if you try me in person, get laid in the ditch. These hating ass niggas just hate right man. I'm ballin'. Look all this paper I get. My homie just gave you old lady today. Put a dick out and she gave me the kiss today. These niggas I ain't never sweated. You know I mean it if I said it. Cause even the head man can get beheaded. Just ask about me, check your rating. I got the game on lock and shredded. My name is well respected. And plus I'm even more protected. So you don't wanna take it hectic. You ain't even got a whole thing, nigga. Tell your plug, he pathetic. And I had to side with Diesel, Mama with Weasel, you had to unlet it. And I ain't gonna type a paragraphs, I'll send it to the paramedic. And I ain't responding to my inbox, but I hope you get the messages out. Niggas know just what I'm about. Money always in route. I be dripping like a spout. Ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull up to your house. But if you ain't from the south, just keep the south out your mouth. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. Money always in route. I be dripping like a spout. But ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull up to your house. But if you ain't from the south, just keep the south out your mouth. The niggas ain't doing nothing in the streets, they just be writing verbs. You can say what you wanna say, but nigga just don't say no fighting words. Lame nigga try to bite my style, I pull up and make them bite the curve. Damn, should check your wife first. She got good brain, just like a niggas don't be they self no more. They just be trying to beat me. Shit with all that acting shit before you end up on somebody's TV. I'll put that nigga inside a vase like he's some kind of genie. He said he looking for me. Well, damn, I guess he dying to see me. Shit with all that rap shit, little nigga come by this feature. Cause she ain't about what you talking about, and I don't even like violence neither. But best believe it, keep a rocket on me like I'm a science teacher. And I ain't even scared of death, nigga, I be done trying to reap her. My hood just like the zoo, best believe I be with all kind of creatures. And I found out that you whooping, I just might let the lions eat you. My whole team be dripped out, more sauce than Italian pizza. But if your bitch get lost in the sauce, then I guess it's fine as keep her. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. The money always in route. I be dripping like a spout, but ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull up to your house. But if you ain't from the south, just keep the south out your mouth. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. The money always in route. I be dripping like a spout, but ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull up to your house. But if you ain't from the south, just keep the south out your mouth.
Shout out to everybody watching, man. That's gonna watch it on the respin, man. Shout out to my California family, man. Shout out to them, man. That's why we doing this live so late, man. Get them with
Yeah, see, I said they know not to play with me. And I say this so blatantly. Basically, I'm that nigga they hate to see. I never posted one, but I got bitches from A to Z. And they know my time is money, so every time she come, I gotta make her leave, take a knee. I feel like I'm a king inside the club. My street credit so good, I got the fiends showing love. Niggas that used to mug and hoes, I used to bug, used to barely speak, but now I get to squeeze with the hugs. OGs and thugs, they sold peace for us. No flex talk, but I can make a meme out your plug. I'm cleaning this dirty money, leaving ring inside the tub. These blue hunters, we throwing anything below a dub. I get my green out the mud. You niggas ain't never done that, and I can really talk it. These are fun facts, and you can't make no moves in my city. They know I I run that. I move so much weight off the muscle, you would think I had a hunchback. And when it's hunting season, you won't get a chance to jump back. Cause we gon' come and get you, turn a nigga to a rest pack. And I be with the cons, I ain't even got a contact. It's like they got a contract, and the pistols are compact. I hate to sound like I'm a mad rapper. Ain't beefing with no Snapchatter, I'm a back slapper. I never been a cash shopper, make your hat splatter. And my shorty, she a bag rapper, her ass fatter. So the word on the streets is I was born a boss. Always been a good fella, not the one for running off. Even if I have not, I'm grinding, I don't wanna talk. I can send hollows at niggas to get my point across.
I see big dude laying on the ground, and the EMTs damn performing CPR.
Pulling up. Shout out to my cousin.
So I asked the neighbor. I was like, "Yo, what happened?"
Whoever this
They were
is,
like, "Yeah, you remember what's him called?" I was like, "You talking about a pedophile?" They're like, "Yeah, him." But like, well, he was trying to fix the power line. He got electrocuted and died and fell. He got electrocuted and fell off the tree. Fell. It was high off. He was high on the. But I'm fucking excellent at being disrespectful when it's that time.
It was a crazy story. Shout out to Small.
This particular case, I see him laying right down there or whatever.
Well, shout out to Chuck, man. I definitely.
I'm like, yo, come jump in this Dutch, homie.
Definitely like.
And the EMT's looking at me like I'm crazy.
California viewers, man. So shout out to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Trying to get my paper plane right. You know what I mean? Was had some of my old videos, some of my shorts, spinning or whatever. Yo, Small Town Reviews. I don't know if you got a chance to look at that that story that I did, but yeah, I want you to check that out, man, and tell me how you feel about that. Matter of fact, because I was just playing a short of it. I'm gonna play the full one while I get my vices together, and then we could dig right into the conversation. Pretty cool story, man. I thought so myself. I just want to know your opinion on it. It ain't too long, but it give me a chance to do what I'm trying to do.
More to live for story time for y'all, man. Trying to add a different element to my story times, man. Shout out to the good folks at the Hilton Agreement. Spot video with them. Okay, go. So yeah, we're gonna kick it off, man. This story right here, man, it's called Neighbor from Hell, Worst Neighbor, whatever you want to call it. As you can see from the thumbnail, it's pretty intense. So, in the words of the homie, Dirty Weather 916, this story right here, like that. So check it. It was 2019, right before COVID or whatever. I remember seeing some people moving to the neighborhood or whatever, and I noticed this big fat white dude or whatever. Before I get too deep in the story, just so everybody know, if everybody know me, shit, if he was black, Hey, the story would be the same way. If he was orange, brown, if he was any other color, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. When it comes to these type of people, shit, it don't matter what color they are. So this particular day, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm on my way home. I see a new family moving in or whatever. So I see a big fat dude or whatever. He's speaking or whatever. And I speak back or whatever. Then I get home. My wife is like, yo, you see our new neighbors down there? I'm like, yeah, the nigga spoke to me. She was like, shit. That motherfucker, she didn't say it like that, but she let me know that he was a sex offender or whatever, and that she seen his name pop up on the registry or whatever. So I'm like, damn, why the fuck he moved this close to us? I'm like, we ain't exactly 1,000 feet from a school, but it's 2 schools on both sides of us. So
Drop them names in the comments, man. I see somebody else popped in, man.
Time going, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna talk back. Drop a comment.
He moved
it is.
So I look him up and shit. I look up, see exactly what type of charge.
Oh yeah, shout out to Small Town. I gotta get Small Town on me, y'all.
Straight weirdo shit.
I gotta get Small Town on the channel, man. Small Town been on a couple lives.
Battery of mine, but anyway, the motherfucker he went to jail and the shit said sex and it didn't have minor in it. So I don't give a damn.
Appreciate all the support. Shout out to the homie Chop. So he been
whatever how you
networking ever since I ran across him.
So you're a pedophile.
That's what it is.
You're a pedophile. Simple as that.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about the story.
I get this information. I look it up. So I immediately make it my business the next time I see him. So he's like down 2-3 doors down or whatever. So I make it my business the next time I see him. Fly the bird or whatever. So, and you know, when it comes to down, you know what I mean? I'm a very respectful person and shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes to disrespect, I'm top tier. You know what I mean? So that's why most of the time people that's really respectful is usually because they can be real disrespectful, and they disrespectful as time 10. So enjoy the respectful ways that they got. That's just a little side note.
Hit me on IG
or whatever. So
hit me on IG, Small Town Reviews.
I'm down there. You know what I mean? I see him.
Go ahead and lock this in
or whatever. I'm like, man. He got a look on his face like, wow, I'm rolling window down, man. Fuck you, man. Why you live out here, man? So after I do that and shit, his neighbor, basically like the neighbor that's in between us or whatever, I see him the next day and I'm like, man, I seen you talking to that dude right there. You know what I mean? You know what type of person he is? You cool with people like that? Like, that's why I'm asking the neighbor. And you know what I mean? Just like any other damn, you know what I mean, weirdo and shit. One thing about them damn weirdos, man, they seem to be able to talk their way out of shit, especially around here. I don't know why, but he had the neighbor under the impression that, she was lying. The same girl that I supposed to have got, I did XYZ to. She just left. All this shit. That shit don't mean shit to me, man. Shit, you went to jail for that, and so what? She just left. Shit, that mean everybody fucked up in the situation. So I ain't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. Weirdo type activities and shit. So I'm telling my neighbor that, and I'm hoping that he go relay it to him. But either way, shit, I'm still feeling the same way I feel. So another day go by, I ride down the street or whatever. I see him standing at the standing in the jar or whatever. I do like I always do. And this went on for probably like, say like a week and a half. Like a week and a half of me seeing him sticking up my middle finger and shit, just cuz. Commercial break. So I'm seeing him, you know what I mean? Like I said, I done seen him 2-3 times or whatever. Every time I'm making it my business, you know what I mean, to shoot the bird or whatever. He'll know, man. Like, I don't fuck with your kind, man, like, at all, dog. Like, I don't know why you even thinking that I do or whatever. So that's what I'm doing or whatever. So fast forward time. Probably like a month went by. And I already, you know what I mean? I got a daughter, I got 2 sons too, or whatever, but you know what I mean? My neighbors got kids or whatever. So I'm like, you know what I mean? The whole time you there, man, I got my eyes on you, man. Simple as that, man. Don't wave at me. Definitely don't wave at my kids and shit like that. So you know what I mean? You ain't no good. That's how I felt about you. So fast forward a little bit or whatever. I reach out to my OGs or whatever. California OGs. I'm telling them everything them that's seeing everything I got going on. Let me get in this light. I'm telling them everything I get on or whatever. Letting them know the type of play that's going on. If I feel whatever, I'm damn near ready. I'm damn near ready to crash out. Mainly because I feel disrespected by nigga. You know what you is, and you still gonna wave at me. So kind of felt disrespectful, and you know what I mean. My stance on sex offenders, especially when a child involved, like it ain't gonna change, man. And like I said at the beginning, the race really don't matter because just between me and you, I done turned down interviews from motherfuckers, big names and little names that got charges like that and shit. You know what I mean? I can't work with you because that's gonna close the door to everybody else who got that stance. And the good outweigh the bad. So it is what it is. So that's why I feel that way. So fast forward a little bit. This motherfucker went out again. Hold on. We gotta have this lit. We gotta have this lit for the finale. So fast forward a little bit. I'm coming home from I don't know. I'm going somewhere. And I'm coming home and I'm like, what the hell this like before I get in my house, like before I can get on my street, I see a fire truck. And then like for some reason I'm seeing like around here, whatever, like, you know what I mean, different people got different companies or whatever for for their electricity or whatever. But around here in the Ville and shit, we got Greenville Utilities or whatever. So I'm seeing a Greenville Utilities truck out there. And at the same time, like I said, I done seen the fire truck and the ambulance. So I look a little closely. I see big dude laying on the ground and the EMTs down performing CPR or whatever. So I asked the neighbor, I was like, yo, what happened? They were like, yeah, you remember what's him called? I was like, you talking about the pedophile? They're like, yeah, him. But like, well, he was trying to fix the power line. He got electrocuted and died and fell. He got electrocuted and fell off the tree. Fell. He was high on a ladder or the side of a tree or something. But me being me, I was still, like I said, man, I'm good at being respectful. But I'm fucking excellent at being disrespectful when it's that time. So this particular case, I see him laying right down there or whatever. I'm like, yo, come jump in this Dutch, homie. And the EMT's looking at me like I'm crazy, asking me what I'm talking about and all this shit. So if you know, that won't, you know what I mean, the best moment, that won't my shining moment or whatever. That ain't nothing that I'm really proud of doing, whatever. But yeah, that's how I felt. I pulled up and I just found out that a child molester got electrocuted on a power line and fell to his death. And my first thought was, come jump in this Dutch. Rest in shit. That was my first thought. You know, that's just my stance. So, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this new story time, man. More to live for, man. We out here live, man. G Vegas 252, stand up, man. Got some big names on the way, man. If you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, man. Like, comment, hit that notification bell. Make sure you in tune, man. You get these good videos soon I drop it, man. You already know. Voice of the North, man. We out. Why settle for less, man? My last name Moore.
For sure. Shout out to the chat. Man, for real. I definitely appreciate y'all tapping in. You know what I mean? Leaving comments, man. And you know what I mean? I'm having a, you know what I mean, able to start a conversation or whatever. Like I'm learning how to do this or whatever, and I'm learning how to not depend on people being involved for to still pull out a good live. But you know what I mean? It's better when I got people to talk to or whatever. And like I said, I try to start late. You know what I mean? Over here on the East Coast, I try to start late. 2 reasons mainly. For one, I ain't too long got off work. That's the first reason. But the main reason is, you know, I'm able to network with people like Chaco. You know what I mean? Like small town reviews. I'm able to network with people like that. That's far away that we on different, you know what I mean? We on different time zones or whatever. But we all got the same mission. So all my people around here, that's why I waited this late. But for the ones out there, yeah, y'all right on time. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. Yeah, that shit right there was crazy, man. Like I don't know, man, that whole ordeal, man. I don't know which part, you know what I mean, for me was crazy. Seeing the notification on my phone and shit, and then like I'm talking about, I'm seeing that shit after I done seen this motherfucker. This motherfucker done waved at me and shit. And me not knowing and shit who the hell he is, I'm waving back and shit. And then I get home and get a notification. My wife tell me and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker moved right down the street. But man, that was some beautiful shit. Seeing them trying to perform CPR on him. I don't disrespect dead, but I can't. I can't even have halfway feelings for nobody like that. And like I said, man, anybody new to the channel or anybody watching, man, close or far, don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. Shit, if you were black, I would have said the same shit. Just keep it real. I've said the same shit. It just won't in no circumstances like that. But I've said some shit like that about a black one that died on some shit. So it ain't that type of party. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. I got some more good stories too, man. The last live I did, man, I got my story kind of, I don't know if it came on the first one or the second one ever about my little experience with a crooked black police officer. That was around the time I did that. That was like right around the time of that last police killing and shit, man. I don't know, man. I don't even want to go back down that road, man. Shoot, man. Like, who y'all got for the Super Bowl tomorrow? Them teams evenly matched, but me personally, I'm gonna go with the experience of Andy Reid. I'm gonna go with the experience of Andy Reid, and that's really the only thing I can think of, man. Cause like them teams are evenly matched, but they damn. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I talked to Rashad. This Saturday. I talked to Rashad Tuesday. Whatever. In good spirits. Oh, all the time. You already know that all the time. I'm dropping something every 12 hours to keep it real. But yeah, I talked to the homie Rashad, whatever, and you know what I mean, he in good spirits. I still ain't got everything in writing about, you know what I mean, as far as like from his end or whatever, but like with everything that's going on with the homeboy Rashad, North Carolina got some new bill that just turned into a law. Just catching up everybody with speed. Homie Chop, matter of fact, small time reviews, you heard me say this too, but everybody else that's watching it might not be up to speed like y'all is. But you know, North Carolina passed the bill, so we're trying to get that, you know, that bill's a law now. So what that's doing is that's like giving um inmates, you know what I mean, that's been sentenced, you know, with consecutive sentences, you know, for like the same crime. It just like might be more than one count in a particular case or whatever. So it's giving those guys second chance because a lot of guys like that, you know, they ultimately got railroaded with the sentences that they got. And like I said, my homeboy Rashad, his particular case, man, like he basically, you know, he had X amount of crimes, you know what I mean, and basically he he did 12 to 16 for 80% of those crimes, you know, those charges, and they want him to do another 10 for the other 20% of the charges, if they make sense. So in a nutshell, he's done did 15 years, but in their eyes, he had two different bids, a 12 to 16 and a 10 to 12. So what that's doing with that bill that just turned into a law was that's giving those guys like that a chance to, you know, that deserve that chance because I mean anybody, you know, looking on the outside and once you really look at what's going on, like you can really understand that, you know, those guys deserve a second chance because it's like ain't nobody saying that they shouldn't have did no time, but you know, when you already did a long bid like 15 years and like you ain't killed nobody and it ain't on no weird charge or whatever, like I really do think like it's time to come home. It's time to come home. It's time to come home. Who else we got tapping in? I see three up there, man. I know the main two. I'm curious to know who else tapping in. Just curious, but at the same time, hey, I definitely appreciate the ones that's watching, man. I appreciate the ones that's watching. I really do. So right now, what I'm currently working on is I'm trying to get everything situated so I'll be you know, good and you know, good and mobile. I'm mobile now, but I just want to know the when and the where. That's the planning part. I don't know that yet. But you know, I'm trying to have everything situated, man. So, you know, when I get that call and you know Rashad get released, you know, I got him right up here immediately. And we can start that whole journey, you know, in the 15 years that he did. And you know, like I said this on another video, you know, I did get a you know job lined up for him. So that's the main thing. So, and then you know, kind of get him started, you know, get him situated and you know comfortable with telling his story, and then boom, get him to, you know, he really ain't thinking about making a channel or nothing like that, but he working on a book, so they kind of go hand in hand. So I'm gonna kind of get him on that. So, and at the same time, you know, try to keep him, you know, from thinking about the dude that snitched on him and stuff like that, which is gonna be hard because, like I said, that dude, he damn try to holler at his little sister too. Though. I mean, they grown. Don't get it. I don't want to get twisted. Put that stain on his jacket. I mean, he already got that rat stain, that snitch stain on his jacket, but I ain't gonna put that up there. Like his sisters are grown, but still, it's the principle. How you gonna rat on a man, then go holler at his sister, man? What type of shit is that? Oh yeah, small town. I'm trying, man. Just trying to be a shit, man. In a nutshell, man, I'm trying to be the person that I would want to reach out to if I were doing a hard time. That's the best way I can explain it. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. But you know, Hey, look, let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this, and this really for anybody that watching, but definitely for y'all too that's consistent with the comments and just being able to network. You know what I mean? Like really thinking about relocating, and it really ain't no take a leap on faith. Cause I got faith in everything I do, but it's just I'm just tired of shit, right? It's just keep it all the way real, man. But it's something I thought about. I'm trying to find a picture of the homie. I don't know what I did with it. Definitely, I'm trying to get up out of the South, man. Not that I mean, I can make it here, but it's just that what I'm trying to do and the vision that I got, man, I don't think it's for this particular area. But what I mean, I ain't making excuses either, because I mean, some people, if it's in you, it's in you. Man, I'm trying to go to the airport and say anywhere but here. That's where I'm at with it. But I ain't running from nothing. But it's like I'm getting close to 40, dog. I don't look it, but I'm getting close to 40. So it's like I wish I was on this grind that I'm on now sooner, but at the same time, it's like, you can't get back, waste of time, whatever. So, yeah, I was thinking about Sacramento or Stockton. No, not Stockton, not Stockton, not Stockton. Not disrespect Stockton. What I said, it was Sacramento, and it was another place that oh, um, damn, Modesto. That's the name of it. One of them two. Small time. I turned 38 next month on the 28th. Born on the day of the ounce. Chop shoot. Rashad original date. The minimum date according to NCD DLC is them November 8th, 2027. But with this new law, he's supposed to be eligible for immediate release. But we won't know nothing. We won't know anything really until April. But he in a better spirit when I talk to him, and all the other things that what I mean I try to work on behind the scenes. All the other thing I try to work on behind the scenes, like as far as like getting them in that game course. I didn't explain about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 85, baby. Yeah, you already know. Tell them dudes that born 85, man, just click like that, man, all across the world. You know. But yeah, we should know something. I say we, his support system. You know what I mean? Like we should know something by April. Because he definitely qualified for it. So, and then with 15 already under your belt, yeah, man, it's about time to let my dog out, man. It's about time to let my dog out. So, but listen, man, shit, I mean, I'm trying to think of a good West Coast town, man. I'm definitely trying to relocate and shit. And it's like, I mean, I ain't really, as far as like the LA politics thing, like that, I've seen it. I mean, I ain't necessarily got pressed with it, but I seen politics in action or whatever. So it's like I know that eventually some shit might come down or whatever, but I ain't really thinking about that. Like as far as like what I mean when it come to LA or whatever. So it's like I'm thinking about the networking and all that. Well, shit, bro, it's like It's like making that trend. It's like making that transition, man. Coming from a small town, North Carolina, it's like it probably would make more sense. Like me trying to like the way I see it, it's like me trying to go to California from a small town that I'm from. Like it would be that's just like me trying to go to New York City from where I'm at. So it's like I'm trying to like find a place geography kind of similar to mine, population or whatever like that. But at the same time, I know everybody in California think the same way, except for the gang politics. But as far as like from what I've seen and the people I talk to, and this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can stand on this. From what I've seen and the people that I've been able to talk to and network with, every non-affiliate, no matter the race, in California, got the same drive, got the same hustle, got the same persona. You know what I mean? So it's like I can relate to that. So hell no, the grass ain't always green. I know that. Um, them, I learned that several times. I learned that several times, whatever. But I put it like this: it was. I mean, I'm good at them. You know what I mean? Adjusting whatever. I was able to them move in the city or whatever in my 20s or whatever. So like early 2000s or whatever. That wasn't like a big. It was a big enough transition actually living up there compared to visiting, but it's like you know what I mean. It won't nothing like that. It was like it's how can I explain this shit, man? So y'all know exactly what I'm saying, man. It's like every time I go to New York, Connecticut, shit like that, every time, no matter it's me or I'm taking my wife, kids, or whatever, I know I'm a visitor. And I didn't live there before too, but at one time I went to LA, I kind of just felt like I belonged and I was blending in and definitely staying the hell out of the way. But I don't know. That's just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, like the vibe I got from California, from everybody in California, all the nine affiliates. It's like all the nine affiliates got, no matter race, got that same drive, that same hustle mentality, that same go get it. And it's like, I ain't saying that ain't here where I'm at, but damn if the ones that's like that, damn if they don't act funny and they don't, you know what I mean? They make it hard to get up with them and shit like that. So that's where I'm at when it comes to like why. When people ask me why I think about relocating and when I tell them where, that's why. You know what I mean? It ain't really got nothing to do with nothing else. But wanting to go get it, man. Wanting to go get it. Because like the people that I seen out there, shout out to my cousin A1. The people that I seen out there, man, it's like it won't even like I seen some crazy shit. I was out there 4 days. I was out there the weekend, like RIP Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle died March 31st, 2019. I was out there April 6th. So that's the week in between the death and the funeral, whatever. So I seen where LA got off, you know what I mean? So and it's like, I mean, that's what it is. Like it ain't nothing that I can that I should fear. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing that should keep me away. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing that should attract me either. You know what I mean? It's just I understand that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's the best way I can explain it from the things I've seen out there. But I also know that being out there then, I kind of got the rawest, purest form of what LA got to offer. I'm pretty sure the energy and the vibe that I got off that plane too was probably like something in the 90s or whatever. So like, I think just seeing that, you know what I mean, it kind of like tied into everything that I was already thinking. But and it just seemed like everybody there, man, like was just like even the non-affiliates. It just seemed like everybody was either already there or they made it. Hey, they did a good job of faking it to look like they were already there. I put it that way. So even like the people that I was seeing in the airport and shit like that, and then it's like, man, like coming from the South, man, like, and even like when I was in, the times I was in New York and Connecticut, whatever, like coming from the South, it was just one thing that the craziest thing about LA that I still can't understand or explain is I ain't see 4 days. I probably saw two LAPD cars, and both of them were at the airport, and that was when I was landing, when I was coming, and when I was going. So that right there, that was like the biggest culture shock as far as anything. Like that took a while for me to understand that, and then once I start thinking about that, I was like, oh shit. Hell yeah. Well, my big cousin stay in LA. I don't know exactly what street or whatever. I'd be forgetting, but when I went out there, he came to me. Oh man. Man, I can imagine. Um yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, good old CBD joint, cuz good old CBD joint, man. Damn sure is. Yeah. That's took me so long, man. I had to get the CBD right. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. I know that was some crazy stuff that he seen just from the stuff that I remember seeing on TV about that or whatever during those times. Cause I definitely remember seeing I think it was like um some famous white dude, or he got famous for that. Reginald Denny, something like that. They got snatched out of a truck or whatever, beat real bad. I don't know if he died or whatever, but I think it was something like that. I think it was something like that. But hey, yo, I'm glad you said something about them LA riots. I'm glad you said something about that because it's kind of something that I want to touch on too, and this just goes to show, man, like the mentality of California people or whatever. So, when I think about them riots, and then I'm in North Carolina. It ain't exactly recreational here yet. So that's why I said that. Small town reviews. That's why I said that. You already know. I keep a California state of mind, but yeah. So, but back to the like what you said about the riots, man. Like that was something that once I went to dive into what was going on and seeing how that started, man. So if I'm not mistaken, um, with those riots or whatever, what kicked it off was like, okay, so that had just happened with Rodney King or whatever, but the police in the communities, and I think it was, if I ain't mistaken, man, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I ain't non-affiliate, but I do my research. But if I ain't mistaken, man, I think it was the gangsters. If I ain't mistaken, I want to say, um, yeah, I don't think it was Monster Cody, but I think it was like his little brother, Baby Monster or whatever, but I know it was somebody up in there, you know what I mean, that section, whatever, that was dealing, you know what I mean, had interaction with police or whatever, and then they just flipped or whatever, and then like, you know, basically police would beat on one of them, and then like once they flipped and took it to the next level, it kind of, you know what I mean, caught wave around the whole LA area and eventually the whole country or whatever. So I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that not too long ago. So, but it seems like, you know, that's the you know what I mean, it take that sometime for the, you know, for to get the point across, man. The riot, you know, it's the voice of the voiceless, man. Like that's the sound of the voiceless. So, you know, I can understand that. And then, you know, when you think about the fact that, you know, it really uniting like that, and it really took, you know, people that they, you know, probably look down upon, you know, people look down upon gangs and stuff like that. I'm not promoting nothing like that or whatever, but it's like, you know, people look down on gangs and stuff like that, but it really took, you know, the gangs for to set it off like that and for the, you know, to make the shit jump like it did. So it's like, you know, community leaders, man, like whichever, however you want to look at it, man. But I know California got deep roots of that. So, and that just goes to show, you know, once again, the type of people that's out there. So, but I wanna my next trip, man, my next trip out there, man. I need to go to LA. I need to go to LA again, but it's like I want to go to Northern Cal too. But I need to go to LA because I got some business to do out there. As far as like, you know what I mean, interviews or whatever that I got booked or whatever that I'm trying to do. They'll be good up here. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But man, if I could do them in person, that's just keeping it all the way hot. That's how we gonna do that. Hey, yeah, shout out to the homie Chalk, man. Shout out to Small Town Review. Shout out to my cousin A1 Forever, man. Yo, if y'all need some sports, man, check out my cousin channel, man, for real. But who y'all got on this who y'all got on this Super Bowl? I think I had the joint playing or whatever. When I said something about it last time. I'm about to put a little mixtape together with my dad on Young Boy, the last few people that I interviewed or whatever, and see how that go, man. Yeah, I got some good talent, man, on my you know what I mean, my home front, you know, people around this way or whatever. I got some good talent around here, so you know what I mean. I'm trying to figure out, you know what I mean, who I want to get up here first or whatever. So that's why I'm gonna try to figure that out and go from there, man, and go from there. But man, my homeboy, man, Quasi, man, I don't know if anybody had a chance to check it out, man, but he showed out on one of these beats, man. Go ahead and set that off like that, man. Shout out to all the local artists, man, that I've been able to work with, man, that you know what I mean, doing anything. I'm definitely you know what I mean, gonna keep supporting them, man. But I'm trying to take a poll, man, pause, trying to take a survey, you know what I mean, to you know what I mean, which one of my local artists, man,
Yeah,
I think the best,
nah, I'm in. Yerk. I'm in my prime. I ain't got the time to ignore the signs of niggas is such a blue nine, cause niggas be dying. And if you got yours, then I'ma need mine. No cap on my rhymes, these niggas be lying. You can't do the time, they don't do the crime. I'm trying to be kind, but if it's a problem, just hit up my line. I ain't hard to find. I just bought an iPhone 12, yeah, I got it on sale and I sold that bitch right back. Shorty trying to find herself since she love me and I don't even know this bitch like that. I just bought Charleston White to the city and he didn't even know we can spit like that. That nigga don't even listen to rap. I just put the 252 on the Mac. Then had Pitt County on my back. I got some 80 niggas on my tracks. I got some Greenwood niggas on your ass. If you think it's sweet, get turned to a back. They ain't just rap, my nigga, that's fact. I don't even know how the motherfucker can lie. I be telling niggas so much of the truth, I be stabbing my own damn self in the back. I done told about the highs, I done told about the lows, I done told about my guys, I done told about my hoes, I done told about the crimes, I done told about the...
That money hit different, you came home from prison, spent $2,000, stood in my sentence. I lost all my niggas, they ain't show no sympathy. All they can say is they waiting on this. Last time I was saying it's gonna be tremendous, but it's still a couple of things that I'm missing. I told the bro to be smooth and get chick. It broke my heart when I heard they ain't listen. That pussy hit different.
Hey, like I said, man, I appreciate you
phone
doing this,
all the
man,
bitches
and,
I fuss on me,
you know
go
what I mean?
from the
Like,
phone,
I
they
know,
gon' inbox
man,
me, ask for my own.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know I just took, but it was that I wouldn't know, but on my bitch, it's my own shit. I'm just saying, go find you a hobby. I just did a video, these niggas ain't know yet. Oh, yeah, shout out to Ronnie and Gil, Renata and Liga, they had all that time pad, but them bitches ain't shit, bitches talk telling all of them hoes this ain't shit with my line that. Let them hoes bitch, somebody won't fucking no good and then well, I won't find that. Now my little bitch
back, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's celebrate, let's get right to it. So that, you know what I mean? Like, that's
to be quick to
Oh, hey,
forgive.
most definitely, man. I appreciate you, reaching out, man. It's an honor to be on your show. My name is Chill. I got a YouTube page. My name is 16 to Life. And on there, I do prison stories. And the reason why I named my page 16 to Life back in 1994, that's how much time I spent in life. 16 years plus life term. And I'm serving 24 years straight in California. So I ended up getting out. I like to rap.
Premeditation. I'm in
I
love
started
with the
rapping,
streets again.
and later on my channel
Can't
turned
get
to
a
where I started
cremation
doing
when I
prison
shoot you
stories.
down.
I'm sure we'll
I
get
was
into
built
that,
full of smoke like a
deep into the
hookah lounge.
future.
I keep big shit that
Oh,
sound
yeah,
like a
definitely,
bazooka
man,
sound, and I shoot.
and like I said, man, I definitely want to thank you for doing this this morning, man.
My boss ain't wanna give me no chance, Cecilio, man. Asking me if I really throw hands. From the city where the biggest haters really your fans. And they all give me my props like I'm the video, man. Plus I had rapping with you when I was just a real cook. I was watching beefing niggas, why these niggas still shit? Cause I'm the type to eat your food. There's no apologies, but I be hanging with some real cooks. Me, I kill hooks and get these other niggas sex. And I got 2 fists for whoever disrespected, homie.
Yeah, man, so
take it as a Christmas present, but don't scuff this new king. So you might have to get your weapon. I'm really a living legend. Cross the line, you miss your blessing. Had went too many lessons. I don't answer any questions. Gotta keep these niggas guessing. I don't know why this bitch is stressing. Cause the only thing that's keeping up with me is this reflection. Cause I'm just that dope. I hit the bar, take a drink, take a toast. I got haters, I got friends, I got both. You know I treat them like a Glock, I keep them close. I act an animal, but really I'm a goat. I'm not looking for no. My boss ain't wanna give me no chance to sit.
Everything in between. Man, welcome to the channel. I'm More to Live for Voice of the North. A special guest, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. What's good with you, bro?
Shit, what it do, bro? Shit, LOE Vizo. Shit, young nigga from Casmo. I ain't gonna call myself a rapper. Shit, I just do this shit on free time.
Got a little bad, I know that
Hey, I'm
I'm
telling you, man,
nigga, cause I came up
sound
from
good
nothing.
from
Got
what
off
I'm
my
hearing,
ass, had to
man.
flip me.
Real,
Take something cool,
that.
nigga. You ain't taking nothing.
You can
Man, welcome to the platform, man. Welcome to More to Live for, man.
I'm happy to be here.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you for being here, bro. If you could, let me just shout you out. You got the name. Oh, that's big cuz. Definitely shout out to my homie, cousin, brother. They one.
Everybody, y'all know when it's
Sure,
I got my gun and I'm a bust. You already know it's
I just need you to trust.
Yeah, I know it's
For sure,
me.
man.
It's only 2 of us.
I don't never, bro. But check it out, man. So, like, what I want you to do, bro, like,
The 2 of us. We around, I ain't fucking with no
I
clown.
know it's from the heart,
You
or whatever.
around, make you laugh, I love that sound.
That's the
So
that's
2
the
of
right
us,
thing
2
to do,
of us, 2
like,
of us. I love that smile, make me laugh when you around. And when we fuck, I love the way you make that sound. And when we play, I love the way you play around. We sitting on the couch and smoking blunts. No, I eat the
just making our way down there and you're walking in, but like I'm writing his damn
Rock out like I'm playing guitar. No couple
that's really all that matters. So like
rock out like I'm playing guitar. No couple killers that stay in your car. They take shot like they stay in the bar. That's on my mom, I'm taking the fall. Name the nigga that's ready to bar. Bitch, you can't. Most niggas can't piss, so I'm ready to bang. But you gon' feel my pain. I stepping through the rain. Rock out do a couple of shows. Can't fight with no one, man, you niggas be hoes. Get beat the fuck up, then start grabbing your pole. Can't help that you bitch and you get in that mode. But my niggas ready, we been on whatever. All of that whooping, you gon' need a sweater. Had to cut off the bullshit in my life, so I cannot beef if it ain't about you. If it ain't about the business, the bills of the firm. Honestly speaking, I don't give a damn. I work too damn hard just to get where I am. So keep your weak threats on that damn Instagram. Cold-hearted nigga, put ice on my chest in the winter. No right way, my heart been on ice. I've been stepping through the rain. Rock out.
That's really all that matters. So like, I know some of you like, you know what I mean, influences and stuff like. Young boy, you get some of stuff.
So one of my biggest influences.
Your homie, nigga, man, my guys, we ain't playing on my ear close when you be talking, nigga, what you say? Don't need no block, cause with the Draco, you know that we be spraying. Please don't think it's sweet, cause with the game, you know that we ain't playing. Pick 'em up.
When I was like,
pick 'em up
in the house,
nigga, go and pick your homie up.
Shit, you know,
yeah,
like,
nigga doing too much. He talking records, nigga.
I'm trying to get you in your mess, I'm trying to make them double dutch. Goofy talking on the net, no typing, trying to send them up. Hollows him, beat them up, like Batman had to eat them up. You'll think I'm T-Ball, how my shooters came and hit them up.
Cause with me, when I make
hit them up, like that switchy stuff, was like,
Most people don't have that go get it attitude. You know, it's gonna get what I want. Most niggas are not gonna do that. I'm trying to hit up. What's this artist name you fucking with? Everybody fuck. All right, bet. How much you gonna charge me to goddamn, you know, post me on the story and shit, trying to get some hits? Hey, it's a radio station here like right now. Like I've been playing on Roku TV, Fire Stick TV.
Go ahead and see who got.
I was making music, sweet basketball for real, you know.
Like I said, bro, I definitely appreciate you. You know what I mean, for doing this with me, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the opportunity, man. Thank you.
Hey, oh yeah, for sure, bro. All about networking, man. All about networking, man. So against that, bro. Made it. Give me a little bit of your background, man. Like what part of
I got a Glock and it's on me, bitch. If you run up, it ain't sweet. 10 a G, I got the gas, but it ain't free. I slut her out cause she a freak. That's between you and me. I'm the plug.
All this stuff I'm telling you, 2x2 now. I'm
talking that shit on my name. Think it's a game. Put his face on the chain for thinking I'm right in the head. Nigga, you might just end up dead. Depends on the this was a snitch, bitch. You talking to feds. You made your bed, so that's when you lay it.
That's great.
Can't speak on what I did, cause that shit Tony. We from up like baloney. BITCH, cause that's what he is.
How you doing, man?
What's up with you, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. Yo, I appreciate you for doing this for me, man. If you could, man, could you introduce yourself? There.
I'm James Cherry, so I'm for.
Oh no, that's not Miller. It's looking like a young boy. That dude with DJ B. There's some of his people that I had him on the channel with too.
They like, Leaky, what you doing? Why you so slept on? If you keep talking out your neck, you gon' get stepped on. They told me stop drinking the walk, but I just kept on. That hoe be moving like she right, she know she dead wrong. She thinks she poppin', she ain't nothing, she a bop. Lil' bro been sliding with that 30 catching ops. And we just like to clean the house, we stay with mops. And we just put them on the shirt, that's how we rock. I need racks up in my bag about my bitch, you need to run it up. Walk up on me wrong, you getting whacked for how you coming up. Don't be making statements, I don't talk, just to sum it up. Glocky on my side, I named the gunner, cause I gun it up. Thomas got that gas, he turned it up, he had a party lit. Gave that little look, she threw her clothes like, babe, you need to hit. Perky's got me dreaming, got me thinking that I'm in the skit. Brody bang that 5 and he so shicey when he hit a lick. I be doing tricks with my top, I call it Magic Mike. Nothing don't surprise me like I'm so
As somebody older, man, I know, like, you know how it is when your generation get a bad rep. So
it's looking like, you know, he
doing wrong, talk about what doing right. So shout out to the youth.
So,
shoot.
Like I said, this is just me from the outside looking in.
It's a knock at the door. Let
let me grab the fucking pole. Who it is, I don't know, looking through the peephole. It's a knock at the door, let me grab the fucking pole. Who it is, I don't know, looking through the peephole. It's the plug, get them lows.
Small Town Reviews. I'm checking my IG right now, man. I hope you already hit me up, man.
Spend it all on my kids on the beach, and I'ma eat. I can do
this
in my sleep. Put this on
No,
me. So much ice, I can't see. Yeah, them diamonds blinding me.
Hit me up on IG, man.
Yeah, them diamonds blinding me.
IG, man. Go ahead and put some
Maybe it might be the weed, cause my eyes low as fuck.
drop me out and put in the comments.
And don't really get too fucked, cause I gotta play it safe. And I gotta stay dangerous, can't let these niggas take. I'm just living for my babies, I'm just trying to fucking make it. But they steady in my way, sooner or later it's gonna change. And they gon' be out of my face, but they see me. It's a knock at the door. It's a knock at the door. Let me grab the fucking pole. Who it is, I don't know. Look at
That's what it is. That's what we doing, man. Especially when you in trying to find another one of my homeboy Big South songs. Shit, man. But yo, shout out to everybody that pulled up to the live, man, and was able to network, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to the homie, Small Town Reviews, man. New to the channel, so check out some of my interviews, man. Let me know what you think, man. Leave a comment. They go for anybody watching, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, still doing my part, not only for my homeboy Rashad now, but anybody else that did time in North Carolina Department of Correction. You know what I mean? Get that story. Got a platform right here for you. So keep that in mind. Also, if anybody else out there trying to get a story out. So, yo, I appreciate everybody for watching, man. I really do, man. Hey, we're gonna finish it the same way we started, man. Finish it the same way we started, man. Shout out to the home.
Big South.
I am the force of the North, but as you can see, I'm good in the South. So shout out to South Bend, all the dudes over there that I've been able to network. Yeah, that's what it is.
So yeah, that was cool, man. We needed that.
A straight fool with it, cuz.
Like I'm saying, I know that.
Woke up to a nigga hating. Main reason I don't like sleeping. Everybody on demon time. I go to the fight demons. I got niggas that'll pull up and do the wrong things for the right reason. Some niggas love getting money. Lame ass niggas like tweeting. You rather be famous and rich. Don't play with me, nigga. Go play with your bitch. You know I was made for this shit. Know that if you try me in person, get laid in the ditch. These hating ass niggas just hate to admit I'm ballin'. Look all this paper I get. My homie just gave your old lady the dick. Put the dick out and she gave me the kiss and did it. And these niggas I ain't never sweated. You know I mean if I said it, cause even the head man can get beheaded. Just ask about me, check your rating. I got the game on lock and shredded. My name is well respected. And plus I'm even more protected. So you don't wanna take it hectic. You ain't even got a whole thing, nigga. Tell your plug he pathetic. And I had to side with Diesel, mobbing with Weasel. You had to unlet it. And I ain't gonna top
Shout out to the homie Big South. Shout out to the homie Weasel, man. Seen the homie Weasel.
But I hope you get the message.
I mean, doing this thing, man.
Know just what I'm about. Money always in route. I be dripping like a spout. Ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull it to your house. If you ain't from the south, south out your mouth. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. Money always in route.
You know what I mean?
I be dripping like a spout. Ain't gonna do it for the clout. We gon' pull it to your house. But if you ain't from the south, just kick the south out your mouth. The niggas ain't doing nothing in the streets, they just be writing verbs. You can say what you wanna say, but niggas just don't say it's fighting words. Lame nigga try to bite my style, I pull up and make them bite the curve. Damn, should check your wife first. She got good brain just like a nerd. These niggas don't be they self no more. They just be trying to beat me. Shit with all that acting shit before you end up on somebody's TV. I'll put that nigga inside a vase like he's some kind of genie. He said he looking for me, well damn, I guess he trying to see me. Shit with all that rap shit, little nigga come by this feature. Cause she ain't about what you talking about, and I don't even like violence neither. But best believe it, rocket on me like I'm a science teacher. And I ain't even scared of death, nigga, I be done trying to reap her. My hood just like the zoo, best believe I be with all kind of creatures. And I found out that you wolfing, I just might let the lions eat you. My whole team be dripped out, more sauce than Italian pizza. But if your bitch get lost in the sauce, then I guess it's fine to keep her. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. The money always in route. I be dripping like a spout. But they gon' do it for the clout. We gon' pull up to your house. But if you ain't south. Just keep the south out your mouth. South. Niggas know just what I'm about. The money, yeah, I be ain't gonna do it for the clout. Come pull up to your house. But if you ain't from the city, keep south out your mouth. Yeah, see, I said they know not to play with me, and I say this so blatantly. Basically, I'm that nigga they hate to see. I never posted one, but I got bitches from A to Z, and they know my time is money. So every time she come, I gotta make her leave, take a knee. I feel like I'm a king inside the club. My street credit so good, I got the fiends showing love. Niggas that used to mug and hoes, I used to bug, used to barely speak, but now I get to squeeze with the hugs. OGs and thugs, they sold peace for us. No flex talk, but I can make a meme out your plug. I'm cleaning this dirty money, leaving ring inside the tub. These blue hunters, we throwing anything below a dub. I get my green out the mud. You niggas ain't never done that. And I can really talk it. These are fun facts. And you can't make no moves in my city. They know I run that. I move so much weight off the muscle. You would think I had a hunchback. And when it's hunting season, you won't get a chance to jump back. Cause we gon' come and get you, turn a nigga to a rest pack. And I be with the cons. I ain't even got a contact. It's like they got a contract. And them pistols are compact. I hate to sound like I'm a mad rapper. Ain't beefing with no Snapchatter. I'm a back slapper. I never been a cash shopper. Make your hat splatter. And my shorty, she a bag grabber, her ass fatter. So the word on the streets is I was born a boss. Always been a good fella, not the one for running off. Even if I have not, I'm grinding. I don't want to talk. I can send hollows at niggas to get my point
across. Come on, man. Stop playing with my dude, man. Big South, man. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch this on the rewind, man. Definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this 252 talent, man. We out here, man. Shout out to the whole South Side, man. Shout out to the North, man. Y'all know who I am, who I do it for. But we networking, man. Showing other people how to do the same, man. So hopefully they can understand what it is, man. And how easy it is to do this stuff, man.
You know what it is. She's still doing freestyle, right? Big Southside. Shout out Lil Baby on this one.
What it is,
shout out the whole game.
Let my homie out though.
Fuck it. Hey, shout out Don Juan. He free. I'm Del KP. You ain't trying to win with us. Just get out the way. Cause you catch your L for me. I told my PO I go to that little time. When you sat in that cell and sleep. These no ass niggas are odd. Call me Dama, but I'll make them smell the beef. Middle finger 12 police. Try me if you wanna get your ass slapped. Hats off to you niggas. All I hear is cat rap. Pussy niggas sleeping on me. That's a cat nap. Only hit your bitch 2 times. Had to tap. Woke up and put my city on the fucking map. So it's only right a bad video in my fucking lap. I don't want to be the showing ass titties on the snap. I need me a bitch to hold the gap for me while I try. Good then she can't keep it on the D-low. And she give dumb head. Would've thought that she was slow. Straight skip English, hit the ABC stove. I be getting money with these niggas mad at me, folk. You say you a shooter, but it's only on the P-folk. Now I'm done talking for the hit me with the Rico. Wait until the tape drop, bitch, I'm giving free smoke. It's outside in this bitch, cut the beat, ho.
Today, you know it's all about them. So I'm gonna get their stories for y'all, and we're gonna rock out like that, man. What's good with y'all, bro? Definitely.
That's what I'm about to do.
Right. That's what it is. Introduce yourself to my viewers one more time, man. They may have forgot.
They know me, man. Vern Giovanni, man. Big Bang, like General.
I heard that. Hey, we're gonna dive right into it, though, man. I see you got your setup in the background, whatever. So it's good to, you know what I mean? It's good to know that you still, you know what I mean, messing with the music heavy. You know what I mean? That's definitely good. Definitely.
Oh, like all of us gotta pass that day. Right, for real. Like, like back when we were all doing it, motherfucking like that shit was really going on, bro. Like shit was real, and there been times Deuce would call me 2, 3 in the morning, like, yo, bro, you good? Like, you all right? Like, bro, don't go crash out, bro. You got a battle next week. So I'm like, man, I don't fuck that shit. Like, this is what I do. This shit ain't really making nothing happen for me. Like, this shit ain't paying me or superstar. You know what I mean? Like, this was going on with me. I always put the streets first, bro. Right? Nah, for real. Like I always put the streets before battle rap. but that shit had done saved me. Like, and shout out to Deuce too. He used to keep me focused and make sure like I was on top of my shit and I had something else to look forward to. Like, that's the issue with all these young niggas running around getting all this bullshit. They don't got nothing to look forward to or take their mind off of the bullshit that's going on. Yeah, bro. Like, I love it. Like, when I could be the example for niggas, like, niggas seen me start out battling behind the gym, bro. Like, the gym right there behind us. Like, in the hood, like, all these little young niggas, they I ain't gonna call them little niggas now, but they 19, 20 now, trying to figure they shit out. I be out like, bro, look at me, bro. I still come through the trenches. I'm still around, like, but y'all seen my growth and where I started from and look where I'm at now. Like, them niggas be on social media and following me and they be seeing like, motherfucker, they looking like, damn, Vern, like, this nigga profile say he from Ohio, like, he fucking with your shit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, you'll be surprised.
Right.
Like, I'm still me.
See, the thing is, though, I'm trying to rush it, you know what I mean? Because
Muhammad Big South.
my sound different from a lot of people. So, like, it'd be like, especially if I'm booked the session and I don't know how you going, I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. You just come up and I write my verses at the crib half the time. You know what I mean? So, some people, you just, you know what I mean, don't know. Other people that I hit up for different reasons, not because I necessarily want to do a song with you, though. But you got a nice little wave, you know what I mean? We can use each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gained something off you, we gained something on the business level. And them be the ones that don't respond back, But you know what I mean? The smaller ones, they be ready to work all the time. Definitely.
I remember you telling me something about, man, and yeah, I definitely can vouch for this. Like I said, I know how gas he is, you know. I remember you telling me something about you was working with somebody. Tell them, hey man.
To the chat.
Yeah, man. What's up, viewers, man? This is JP from the South, man. Josh Phillips, man. Everybody call me JP though, man. From the South.
That's what's up, man. And for my viewers, you know, they should, you know, definitely be familiar with the South by now. But if you could just elaborate a little bit about, you know, the particular area of the South that you grew up in and you know how that was.
Yeah, I mean, like, basically, it's like it's about like 4 streets on the South, but the main one is really, well, it's 3. Yeah, I mean, I say 3. Kennedy, Norcott, and Gooden. I stayed on Gooden and Norcott. Never stayed on Kennedy, but like, I mean, like, it was love, man.
Vern G. Been waiting on his ass about an hour. G. So hopefully we can go ahead and get the damn ball rolling.
Outside, we was doing this, we was doing that. Is this? I mean, like, it's a gift and a curse. Like, of course, some kids like, I don't want to grow up over there. I don't want to grow up in the projects. I want to do better, but it's going to teach you how to cherish stuff more, and it's going to bring the best out of you. So when you do get it, and when you do get that bag, you know how to keep it and be humble at the same time. But like, I love growing up over there in the South. I love that. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Yeah, I'm talking about some niggas that jump out of the gym.
You know what I mean? Just to give my viewers a, you know, quick backstory, man, of how we met. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I met you like the early 2000s, man, and you know, like that particular school year, you know, summer school was held, you know, at J.H. Rose. So, you know, all the high schools in Pitt County, and you know, whether people, you know, realizing that it's quite a lot of people in Pitt County, and you getting all the high schools and basically putting them in one school.
Right.
And even though it's not the entire population, it still was like, you know, a school year. So that experience alone, you know, I kind of got, you know, some of the, you know, some of the J.H. Rose lifestyle, man, and like kind of, you know, and like having you know, being able to link up with you, man, and like I kind of remember, you know, them days like in between classes, I'm walking, you know what I mean? You showing me like what y'all normally be doing, like changing classes. So it was definitely cool, man, to get that experience, man. And something else you said, man, definitely, you know, from all the years and all the people that I met, you know, over the years, man, and it definitely seems, man, that like all that the best athletes do come from, you know, the South, man. Like when it comes to J.H. Rose.
Right. Like basically, because like I said earlier, man, either you Coach Cornell era or you was from my brother ever, Coach Moses Phillips, shout out, bro. Like he got a lot of kids right now. Cornell, like he's in the NFL now. Like my brother got a lot of kids right too, though. Like he was on the Cornell. You feel me? Like it was just a blessing, man. Like for real.
Definitely. So, if you could, man, could you share some of your, you know, your high school memories, man? Like when it came to, you know, playing basketball. I want to talk a little bit about your basketball days at J.H. Rose.
Yeah, like we want to talk about that too. But look, what's crazy? A lot of people didn't know I was nice in that football too, man. Like for real. Like we ain't gonna talk about that, but I was nice. Like people who know me and know what I was nice in that football, but basketball was my heart. But like I don't know, like my best moments, like we was great. Like for real, like I'm playing with my friends who I grew up with. Like we got a good team, we winning. But like I'll give you two. I give you like two of my best highlights, like ever. Well, three, because one of them wasn't even about me. But the first one was a Christmas tournament. Like everybody probably heard that. Like first, well, shout out my boy Quentin, man. What up, man? I hate to put you in my interview right now, man. Like you my guy, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. First play of the game, tip off at the Christmas tournament, the gym packed at North Pitt championship, like opening tip off. I got like a fast break, dunked it on them and won. Gym go crazy. The gym rocking. First play of the game. I don't know if you were there. You probably was there. I know that's your boy. I know that's your boy. That's my boy too. Salute, man. Like you was a baller too. Man.
I remember telling my homeboys, I was like, I know that nigga, bro. I remember telling my homeboys. They were like, oh, we got that. I was like, I think I know him, bro. I was like, I went to summer school. I said, I know, bro, man. So,
that was crazy.
But yeah, man. But that whole, you know, Christmas tournament, man. Like that whole experience, man, like them years, man, like I'm not exactly sure how it goes now, but like having, you know, like I said, bro, like from the outside looking in, like that's how all of, you know, the rest of the 2As, I don't know how people at Conley felt, you know what I mean, but like us 2A schools like North Pitt, you know, Farmville, North Edgecombe, you know, schools like that, smaller schools, like we looked at Rose like, you know what I mean, like something, no, I mean, like basically,
yeah, like a powerhouse, man, for real. Yeah. Like good in baseball, football, basketball. Like just like well, all the athletes like was going at like around like when our age, like the 2000, early 2000. But now like generation change. Like ain't gonna get off subject, but like seem like the kids going to South Central and Farmville, but like that's a whole nother subject. But we gonna stay on topic. But Rose will run it thing. Thing back then, man.
It was just like
most of the like you already know. So check it out, man. Whoever watching and will watch on the respin, man. Yo, if you going to LA anytime soon, man, I got some travel tips for you right here, man. Everybody should be familiar with ODM Slim if you're in LA. Shout out to the homie ODM Slim, man. Out of Mud Entertainment, everything they got going on over there, man. Free C-Mac. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the missus, man. Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to Coach Warren, man. Everybody that they got going on over there, man. The people that they network with. Shout out to the homie Chop. They network with them too. Shout out to the homie Rose Cream Board, man. Straight out of Bompton, man. I got to get him on the channel soon. But like I was saying, man, if anybody going out there soon, man, got some travel tips for you right here, man. You ain't even got to look nowhere else, man. And if you're watching this on the respin, man, if you're watching it live, so some quick travel tips, man. So for my West Coast viewers, man, please tap in. Let me know how you feel about this about these travel tips right here.
To mention, you know, on the last interview, man, just for you know, people in my area, man. You know, the South and
They
you know
are
the
way
East
off
Coast in
there,
general,
man. Let me know what y'all think.
some of some of the do's and don'ts, man. You know, so some of us, you know, can make it out there and make it back because you know, I heard in one of C-Mac, one of his recent lives, man, he explained it real good, man. Like, shouldn't hang with gang bangers if you're not one.
Right. Now, this the do's and don'ts, right? I'm gonna say as a civilian, this is civilian only. If you're a civilian and you have ties to Los Angeles, the do's and don'ts is to focus on whatever your business is. You came out here for vacation, go look at vacation spots.
Fact.
Don't come to the hood because it's attractive. The hood is not where you want to be at.
We want to go out
Straight
and
up.
see other people.
Especially if you from, like, a lot of people from the ghetto, right? They come to LA and they want to, we're going to where we're comfortable at. All right.
Shit don't work like that out there.
A lot of people that come out here like that, they come with the jewelry on and all that. That look like lunch meat. That's what it is. You see the rappers have problems. You see on the news out here, it's tell you the sheriffs get on TV and telling people we can't protect you. We don't got enough. The sheriff at PD saying like we don't have. LA is on fire right now. We can't do nothing. Don't come out here. They telling tourists do not come out here. They tell you that because y'all they coming out here, and I say these rappers and all they come out here and they got big chains on and big jewelry on. Y'all look like lunch meat. These young niggas out here hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here that got PPP loans and all different type of shit, EDD and all that type of shit. And they went in and got fat, big chains, rollies on, and all this.
Respin, man.
They fucking them up out here. They on people up. So you being from out of town, it's like, all right, it's even better. Because like, I don't have to see this nigga again. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got to go home. I don't have to see this nigga. So let me get up on this nigga. I'm dumping out, flexing, boom, 40 to the face, nigga, give me everything. That's what niggas think. That's how niggas is. It's go time out here. They out here killing each other. So why? They feel like, nigga, we let you leave with your life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's like, get a jury, stop playing with leave with your life. A lot of these niggas want to be, come out here and they be like, not say spiritual because they niggas in their city, because they be gang members in their city, right? They come out here and they run into the LA niggas. So they having whole bunch of shootouts and all this LA niggas. And guess what? These niggas out here ready to shoot out. You know what I'm saying? You shoot out one nigga, jump out, he come in the court, he got away. Now you can shoot out with 4 niggas. It's like, fuck what's going on, because these niggas are prepared. They want really to do some shit. But since they caught you lacking with this journal, we will do this and call it a night on the hood. And LA is on demon time, bro. That is what it is. Right now it's on demon time. Summer coming, it's hot. My thing is that if you don't, listen, because they got a saying out here. If you fuck with them, you duck with them. You could be a non-affiliate, you could be anybody. You fuck with them, you duck with them. When you pulling out, they ain't pulling out like, oh, boom, boom, and you, oh, not affiliate right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here, not affiliate too. No, they just boom, 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 and spraying the whole crowd.
Make sure everybody caught that game, man. So everybody out there watching, man, whenever you're gonna watch it, man. If you're watching it now, or if you just so happen to watch this video, but if you watch this live, yeah, man, that definitely, man. You gotta understand what the homie's saying, man. You gotta understand that free game that he just gave you, man. You know, people real famous or whatever, and then you know what I mean, people on the outside looking in, thinking that, you know what I mean, they can know somebody, and you know what I mean, want to just, you know what I mean, hop out and, you know what I mean, link up, live their lifestyle and things like that, man. And that shit different out there. You know what I mean? That shit different out there. And you know what he said, man, you definitely gotta take heed to that, man, because like, you know, you trying to, you know what I mean, live their lifestyle, you hopping out with them, you know what I mean, trying to, you know, a day in the life and all of that, and they see their enemies, whatever. Their enemies ain't thinking about, oh yeah, that's just a fan that's just with them. That's just somebody that came from North Carolina to network with them. Nah, I heard him loud and clear when he said it, man. If you fuck with them, you duck with them. So that's just how California is, man. So take heed to that, man, because the last thing I'm gonna do is pretend to be something I'm not, man. So I ain't about to go over there thinking you know what I mean, just because I've been able to work with them and I can, you know what I mean, walk a day in the life, you know what I mean, shit like that. Nah, that shit don't work like that. So everybody that's watching, man, take heed to that, man. That free game, that's how LA is. So I'll be tapping in with them, checking in with them when I the next time I go out there. That's definitely you know what I mean, on the front runner thing. So shout out to everybody watching, man, that's gonna catch it on the respin, man. Like I said, man, that's what it is, man. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna drop one last Big South track on you, man. And yeah, man, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up, man, and get ready for this Super Bowl tomorrow, man. And that's what we do, man. That's what we do. You already know, everybody, man. Keep it going, man. You already know. Shout out to them, Big South, man. Shout out to South Greenville, man.
Your hands, where the biggest haters really your fans, and they all give me my props like I'm the video man. Plus I had rapping weed when I was just a grill cook, and I done squashed the beat with niggas watching. Yeah, I swear this rap shit easier than riding a bike. But when the shit all adds up, it'll be you minus your wife. You be thinking that she left because the vibe isn't right. It's just my watch said it's time to have the time of your life. But she don't gotta be a stripper just to slide on this pipe. I'm like an undercover ref, I guess I'm hiding my stripes. And bullshit don't get my time of day or time of my night. Cause I'm at the top where it's a lot of haters, but not when it's sight. I'm being honest, alright? Ain't nothing wrong with being honest. I've been running to the money, running to it like I'm Sonic. All these bitches hooked on me, you would've thought my name was Phonics. I'm too busy catching plays and dunking and pussy like I'm Giannis. I just hit them with that choo-choo, but now my name ain't Thomas. Shout it, you can't be my boo-boo, can't be my baby mamas. You just can't give me that poo-poo, but you can keep the drama. Lately I've been going cuckoo when it come to getting calm. I swear they got a lot of niggas that can't hang where I'm from. Something like an old bitch, they just ain't able to come. The South tatted on my sleeves, yeah, I'm straight from the slums. I broke bread with some niggas that wouldn't save me a crumb. Guess a bump in the road doesn't make me a bum. And I be getting so much brain, I'm starting to think that I'm dumb. I got a super head bitch, she got a cape on her tongue. And I still play with keys, still play with the drum. So if I put a band on your head, your man's gonna be dead. You be thinking, damn, homie said ain't playing with the bread. Looking at you land in your bed, your fam seeing red. I got niggas that'll pull up on your grandma instead. Niggas crying wolf, no need just a lamb in the shed. Fuck 12, fuck the pigs, I go ham on the figs. I done had a couple Genos, I need Pam in my bed. Hottest nigga on the planet, goddamn, I'm the best, niggas.
You already know, man. Thanks for watching, man. Voice of the North, more to live for.